small little lot here of 3 books about Lord Byron. This first one's interesting. It's an American imprint in a period binding, leather, marbled boards, early 1860 gift inscription, although the book is actually 1830 by Harper. The early stereotype. This is Harper in its early days in New York City. You can see the book is still sound. There's some spotting, but it's still a tight binding. And this one here next is like so. There's this is also an American imprint, a little earlier actually. It's got a fold-out engraved plate here, 1824. It's got its half title. Someone here has long ago put that it's the 2nd edition, probably an American pirated edition. It's the Journal of the Conversations of Lord Byron, noted during a residence at Pisa in 1821 and 22. And so this actually is very interesting because it's in the publisher's period paper-covered boards, although someone has had it rebacked in probably the 19th century with a leather spine, but it's entirely untrimmed, so the edges are deckled as issued, because normally a book like this would have been taken out of the boards and bound into leather by an owner, and then the binder would have trimmed this down. This is interesting. There are various newspaper articles tipped in at the rear, and so there's that in this. And then the final book is again in an early paper-covered boards binding with an early spine, leather spine, which has basically dried and perished. The boards are now detached, and this gives an example of what it would look like if the edges of that other book had been trimmed smooth as opposed to being deckled. This is a London imprint from a different publisher, so it's probably issued this way. And here we have a folding engraved frontis, manuscript letter. It's the 4th edition, London, 1812, Childe Harold's Pilgrimage, and as we see, still bound, basically clean, some light spotting, and this lot of 3 Byron books is now available online from me, Brian DeMambro.